Hey everybody there in YouTube land, it's John and I'm back here with another video on my channel, Musings of a Marine. Semper Fi everybody, and this is the most special video yet because this is the first one I actually made in the Philippines. And so, I'm going to show you around the yard a little bit. I still don't know how to make this phone work to where I can flip it over to me, but who cares what I look like? I want to show you my yard here. So I'm kind of showing you what we have here. This is on the one part of the our backyard, and holy cow, we got a regular greenhouse working here, and so that's pretty cool. And even alongside our house here in the sick green color, you still have a lot of plants working right here too. So my wife Di does love her vegetation, and apparently so does the rest of the family. Now I want to show you this building here. I'm going to kind of back up a little bit. This building was not even here when I was here 4.5 years ago. At one time this area was a chicken coop, and I got tired of the chicken, the stupid rooster crowing in the morning. And eventually they got rid of the chickens, and now it is a very large storage area, and it even has a little bit of a bed in it too. That was once used by my father-in-law before he died, when he had his Sari Sari store. Now, speaking of that, let us pan on over to what took the Sari Sari store's place. And all this area here in the backyard was not like this before. Most of it was just small pieces of cement to walk on, and everything else was dirt. And now we've got a whole nother yard over here. This little building here was actually, it's a bathroom where my father-in-law would obviously relieve himself and wash up in too. So that still stands, and the toilet's still in there, but nobody uses it. So look at all the flowers and vegetation here. This is incredible. Now, since the last time we were here, we had new gates put on. So these are the old sickly looking gates that we had. But anyways, what surpassed the Sari Sari store and replaced it is this awesome Nipa hut that we've got now. This is excellent, and we'll take a little closer look at it. Of course, more plants in it, and inside, of course, you've got benches and a table and more stuff that was put in here. And so that's what it looks on the inside, but pretty cool thing, man. Here's our front porch here, and of course our jeepney. And this guy here grew up like a weed since the last time I saw him. This is my great nephew Miggs. Holy cow. And this guy, I never met a guy who likes fried chicken more than he does. So there was a lot of vegetation here that got cut down, and now we've kind of gotten rid of that. And you can see the back side of the new gate. And my nephew Baba, who I speak of often, that is his scooter that he drives. So we've got that going. And over here is the entrance to our old jeepney, and boy, this thing's seen better days, let me tell you. It's pretty beat up. Of course, we had the Detroit Pistons logo on it, because when we had this thing built, the team was actually good. Now they stink, but they were good back then. This vehicle was built, and I think around 2004, and that was the last time the Pistons won a championship. So there you go. There's that. And I want to show you my buddy here who doesn't remember me, but he's looking pretty rough these days. This is our dog Onyok, the guard dog, though I don't imagine he could guard much anymore because he's looking pretty rough. And he's got to be probably about 8 years old now. But let's continue on. This is a lot right next to us here, and it looks like a jungle. And we've got banana trees in there. And all those big leaves they can use for, you know, when people hang out and eat rice and everything else right off the banana leaf. We could supply some of those leaves right here. There's some goofy looking tree we got, and another one that looks like it's dead. And then we're running along the side of this wall here on my left that you're looking at. That's actually a patio that comes from out the kitchen. And then you get a better idea of what that looks like there. And when we had the house built, it was just a cement slab, but eventually we turned into something more than that. And then you go over here, here's our back door. And we have that. Now here's the new development over here I want to show you. Our next door neighbor here, you can look at his house and you can see there's kind of like an upper tier, an upper level there. That wasn't there the last time we were here. Now it's been 4 years and 9 months since we've been here, and so massive changes indeed. And here's our water pump for you know, to get the water out of the well when we use well water. Little gecko running by there. More vegetation. And then look what we also had installed up here. We now have our own water tank as well to help bring the water down and reduce the water bill. So none of this stuff was here last time I was here. It's absolutely amazing. This water pump's been updated. And this used to be a dirty kitchen that was really dirty and kind of nasty. And it's all been cleaned up. So, and you can see we still got some roofing material along our brick walls. There's still barbed wire on them too, but we don't have an issue with squatters anymore. Where they used to hang out kind of behind where the white storage shed is. They got a subdivision there now, so none of that you know, even matters. We can leave the house unattended now for a while and be just fine. So this is our new place, and it looks better than it ever has. And this is the laundry area here. Got a water spout there, and of course you can hand wash stuff, which I would never do. And then in the front here, these little bricks to walk on to get back to the driveway. We have a lot of parties in the driveway here, but also here's the front end of our Jeepney, and you can see it's looking pretty rough, but the doggone thing still runs. Baba picked us up at the airport today, and there was probably 6 or 7 of us riding in this thing, and it still runs. And then we got there goes my sister-in-law Ning up the steps there, and there's Onyoke. He's got something to say, but I'll make friends with him again soon. He doesn't remember me, but we were buddies last time I was here. So anyways, that's it for now. We'll cover the inside of the house in the next video and some other things. But I am back here in Iloilo. It's been way too long. So forgive me if I get a little emotional about it. It is so good to be here. And it's great to be here in July, too. It's not even that hot here either. So that's awesome. So tune in again next time. I'm John. Thanks for tuning in. Semper Fi, and take care.